if we're talking about fair housing, like the Fair Housing Act passed in 1968, where people like us were able to actually attain home ownership or even having a place to rent or live. So I think that if you look at that and understanding the history of our country and the inception of our country, let's just say our country started in 1776, right? At that point in time, we have a discrepancy of almost 200 years of wealth, people being able to transfer wealth, and us starting, let's just say, at 1968 and after that, post 1968. So with that being said, you have to understand that you've had wealth multiply from different generations over and over again. So again, and most of the wealth comes from real estate and insurance. And if we weren't legally able to purchase property at a certain point in time in history, understand that's why that there's going to be that wealth gap. Not to mention also the education aspect and the environmental nuances that we also have to add to it, on top of a bunch of other things that I'm sure that we're going to talk about in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, to summarize what you were saying, essentially, I think a lot of the times people use the term of like systemic issues, and that's essentially what you just described. Like we use that term, but people don't actually understand what that is. But that's exactly what that is. There's so many different pockets that have contributed to that. It's not just that, that the imbalance isn't just like the jobs and the types of jobs. It's so much deeper than that. It's much bigger than that. And